today, a big tournament today. It's a sport you may not have heard of or at least mispronounced.
It's Jai-Alai, happening at the only public court in the United States, and it's in St. Pete.
Only public court in the United States. That's pretty cool. It's something new. We decided, well, let's give it a shot.
You're looking at a one-of-a-kind outdoor Jai-Alai conca. Built in 2008 in St. Pete's Puryear Park, it's the only amateur facility we know of. Designed to keep this once regarded as the fastest ball game on Earth alive after the luxurious frontons like the one on Southdale Mabry closed back in the 1990s.
This was our way of trying to preserve the history of the sport and keep the sport intact. And our objective here is to try and bring it to the younger community, try to get the kids more involved.
It's kind of the rules like racquetball, except you have a foul zone above about tennis height. So the ball goes, it's in the Guinness Book of World Records at about 188 miles an hour. So a lot of people dispute it, but 100 miles an hour is an easy thing to achieve. Even myself could do that.
Scott King, a one-time pro who played at the old Tampa Jai-Alai, is one of the dozen or so diehards working tirelessly to keep their play alive on this hand-hewed, cobbled-together complex of handball courts. His cohorts, including our chief photographer Eric Moore, converge here almost every weekend to play this sport, or in our case, try to.
It's a hard game to pick up. It takes years and years of practice. Some people pick it up a little bit quicker than others. Actually, in the beginning, you'll find out that women tend to pick it up a little bit easier than men do.
Ashley, you hearing this? Women pick up this thing easier than men do.
Like most things.
In all seriousness, the catching and throwing of the hard pelota with the cestas, these woven baskets, is hard for almost anyone who's never done it. This imported basketball from the Basque region of Spain is truly like nothing we're used to here in America.
Baseball is kind of ingrained in a lot of people's throwing motion, and it's a completely different motion.
A motion we had a hard time mastering.
Start with John, since he went first.
John hit the front wall, so he should go ahead and sign a contract.
Wow.
What's that pick?
Not much these days. It's fun, though.
Fun, but ultimately frustrating for me, even with my remedial help from another former pro, Jose Goitia.
If that was the front wall, he did all right.
But that's not the front wall.
That's not the front wall, no.
Finally, our hopes rested in Ashley's cesta, but that girl's picking it up faster bit, not so much.
I thought she had pretty good footwork.
She had good footwork, always. A little bit, again, the sidewall was her friend.
Friendly and helpful, all the guys out here are passionate about seeing the sport survive and share their love of the game with anyone who's interested. But if you go and try, just remember, you will be humbled.
There we go. It was difficult.
That is so hard. Hey, the Jai-Alai folks are so excited to have us out there. They even announced it on their website. Look at this. We're famous in the Jai-Alai world. Again, their tournament today at the Puryear Park in northeast St. Petersburg starts at 2 o'clock, and we'd like to thank them for their patience.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And tutoring.
We love that sidewall.
Yeah. You did have the best footwork, though.
Well, thank you.
So.
Big